In times of crisis, or if you're in intense times or in an intense moment, maybe a threatening moment, our common knee-jerk reaction as humans is to fight, is to get scrappy, is to defend ourselves. And that's the common thing, to draw some kind of line and say you're not crossing this line. But when those things take place, how do we know? Because Jesus says that we are to turn the other cheek. We are, if someone forces us to go with them 1 mile, we are to go with them 2. So Jesus teaches a tolerant posture in relationships and putting up with things, being patient, kind, forgiving, those sort of things. So he teaches a tolerant posture, and yet there are times when it is appropriate to confront and to resist. How do I know when to lay down and just tolerate? And how do I know when to resist? And when it is time to resist, how do I know the way I'm supposed to do this resistance? Well, Daniel, we're going to study in Daniel on Sunday mornings, chapter 1, and we're going to continue, well, the whole book, but we're going to continue in Daniel chapter 1, verse 8 to the end of that chapter on Sunday, on how to relate to both God and people. How do I balance this relationship between doing what God is asking me and yet still being Christ-like to people, fulfilling God's call and yet still having an influence and an impact and being what I'm supposed to be to human beings? That actually is at times a much more difficult tightrope to walk than others. How do I know when I'm treating this person really based on my flesh than I am what God's actually calling me to do? And then how do I know when I'm actually caving to man versus following God? How do I walk that line? Sunday, we're going to see how to do that. Daniel's life is going to help us know how to do that. I hope you will join me this Sunday. If you would, please share this video with somebody. Click the like on it. There'll be a link in here to the calendar event on Facebook. You can use that to invite friends or share it on your page. Please help us to get as many people as we can with us on Sunday to learn how to navigate the relationship between God and the people in our lives. I hope you'll join me this Sunday.